Our road trip around Lombok has brought us to Kuta.
We are in the south of Lombok, which means a lot of beautiful beaches.
It definitely does. Over the next few days, we're going to be exploring Kuta and sharing with you all the best things that you can do and see here.
Yes.
And we'll be honest, it's pretty much all beaches, but let's go see them anyway. They look super beautiful. We're currently on
Tanjung
Beach. The sand is really white, really soft.
Yeah, it's nice.
There's a lot of seaweed, a little bit of trash mixed in, but we're gonna walk along here. The ocean looks blue, the sand is soft and white, and a nice beach to walk on.
Yeah.
There's a few other things around here as well, so
We'll take you with us today.
let's go.
This is a really beautiful beach and really great for having a beach walk, which we absolutely love. Something that we always do when we're traveling is we do walk and talks, and it's basically just us usually drinking a coffee or something, and we're going for a beach walk and we're just talking about anything and everything, just anything that comes to mind, ideas, everything, like places we want to go, things we want to see, and it's always such a nice conversation to have, especially when you're surrounded by so much beauty. One thing I will say though, this beach does have a lot of trash. We did not expect this much in the south. We'd also encountered this kind of, maybe not as bad, but in the north it was definitely much worse. Just so many piles of trash, which is really, really bad. And we're going to look into some organisations that actually help with these causes and actually do things to positively impact the environment, and hopefully if we find somewhere really good, we will pop it in the description below.
We originally parked up at Tanjung, where we just were walking along the beach, and then we drove a little bit further, did a small little hill walk, and then we've come to this kind of flat section here. Where's Danielle? Hey. And there's views all up these hills of the water where we just were, which looks super blue from here and really beautiful. It really is a shame about the trash there. I don't mind the seaweed because that's natural, that just happens. Waves and tides bring that onto the shore there, but yeah, the trash is a bit sad to see. There is another beach just on the other side of here, but first we're going to walk around these hills. This is Bukit, Merese, and yeah, the views look stunning from here. It is hot today, so even this minor hill walk, a bit of a struggle on a day like this. And these hills are all brown now. If you do come during rainy season, they would be lush and green, but you'd have the constant threat of being rained heavily upon, so it comes with a price.
I just want to take a seat and enjoy the views because this is beautiful.
There's a bunch of paths to walk around here. Official paths, some less official, but definite routes around. And these hills kind of go up either side of that beach down below. And yeah, you can just walk along them, taking the amazing views. The ocean here looks beautiful, super blue. The sand, if it's anything like the sand over there, really soft white sand beach, really nice, exactly what you want. And now we're going to go down to what looks like it'll be our own little private beach, because I just want to rest up for a little bit. I think can see why less people are on this beach.
Yeah. Worth it though. Usually the places that are harder to get to are the better ones to go to.
Yeah, 100%. But do still have to figure this out.
You got it.
It's just there. And just like that,
we're pretty much there.
we made it. Is there a goat? Oh yeah.
Also a goat. The goat nearly beat us. Hello. Oh.
I think he's laughing at us.
Ah.
It's okay. Oh. Huh. We got a little buddy. not necessarily a private beach anymore. Hopefully he doesn't want to headbutt us. And he's off again.
He's off again. This is definitely more like it. We prefer quieter coves, beaches with no one on them, because you get to just enjoy all this beauty all to yourself. And although this is a pretty close area to Kuta, it's actually not busy at all. There's a couple of people here looking around, exploring the hills and the beaches, but really we get this beautiful beach all to ourselves, which I definitely can't complain about. We're going to relax here for a little bit and then we're going to take you to our next stop. It's 11:45 and a couple of tour buses have just pulled up, so if you do want this area kind of to yourself, we would recommend coming before midday.
Just a 15-minute drive from where we were, we've reached Bukit, Seger. There's another hill here, so that's what Bukit means. Bukit means hill in Indonesian, and there's also a beach here. So we've already climbed the last hill. We'll go see the beach first this time and then decide if we want to climb this hill. But you can do that if you come.
I just want to be on this little tiny segment of beach. It looks so beautiful. Just wow. The ocean is so blue.
We found some small steps just here. I think we can get down. Oh, look at that. That's, I see a spot for us.
I see a spot for
right there.
us. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it looks like a good little swimming section too.
I'm so excited for this spot. It looks like there used to be like some sort of mini kitchen slash grill down here where you could have like a beach barbecue, which would be so cool, but it looks like it's not been used for a while. But look at this.
Yeah, I don't... Especially with the unfinished structure up there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't know what the history is here, but
we're almost on the beach and it means we're gonna go for a swim.
Let's go. Very needed after this morning so far.
Are you okay?
Yeah, there's just a rock.
This is such a beautiful beach, and I don't even think it was on our list of beaches to come to. We just found it on the way to the Seger beach, and wow, like, I don't even know what it's called. I don't know if it has a name, but it's just a little cove to the right of Seger beach, like one of the first coves you would get to, just near that shelter hut thing. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's so beautiful here.
We flew the drone and just from there we could see all the beaches in the area, and they all look stunning, to be fair.
They really do.
From the drone's view.
Yeah.
So we might stop and see maybe the main one after this. Pretty big waves in the distance, so one or two of the beaches, we saw someone drive past with a surfboard.
Yeah.
You can definitely surf that, but
yeah, for sure.
I'm happy just to enjoy this awesome water.
We'll definitely be swimmers more so on this trip than surfers.
This is Seger Beach. It's just a 2-minute walk, if that, further down from the little cove that we were at. This is where we were actually coming to when we came this way in the first place. We just saw that cove and had to stop by. It looks like a really beautiful beach. The sand's nice and soft. Not as much seaweed as that first beach that we were at. Not as much trash. Bunch of warung, so you can chill here for a day, drink and eat, and yeah, you'll be absolutely fine. Nice long stretch of beach here. Doesn't quite look as nice for swimming as the little cove that we were at, so we just stopped by so we can see it. Now we're going to head to our final beach of the day. You having a good lay down there?
I really am. It's so nice.
We've made it to our final beach for today, and now we can't decide if it's called Mandalika Beach or if it's Kuta Beach, but we think they're one and the same, so we'll go with Mandalika Beach.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's really long, The sand isn't as soft as the other beaches that we've been to today. There's a few more shells, but hardly any trash, which is really nice. The ocean looks super blue and inviting, really calm given that we saw those crazy waves earlier. But there, oh, so that we were all the way over there, just round these rocks before, and that's where the waves and the surf is breaking. When it gets to here, it's super calm, looks really nice for swimming and relaxing, maybe even a little bit of snorkeling. And it looks like they hire people here to clean the beach. So there's a few workers who seem to be picking up some of the seaweed and the trash and stuff, which is really nice to see. And yeah, I think Danielle's happy to chill here. I
am very happy to chill here. I mean, it's not been a bad morning at all. We've been to some beautiful beaches, but I think relaxing on one is definitely what I need.
Yeah. What's been your favourite beach so far?
Did love that cove we were just in. That was so nice.
That was really good.
Like a private little section of beach just for us. You really can't go wrong with that. But this ocean here looks really beautiful, so this is definitely a must.
This looks like a really good swimming beach. It's really close to the middle of Kuta where we're staying.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's one of the most accessible, easy to get to, best for swimming. Yeah.
And sunbathing. Woo!
One thing that we didn't run through before, all the beaches so far have cost us 10,000 to enter, and that's for parking. Even here you can park your bike up for free, but we got a hot tip early on in our trip that bikes have been getting stolen and things when people park them on the side of the road, not with a person who overlooks and oversees it and keeps it safe. So we paid another 10,000 to park it up where a guy was keeping watch, and hopefully it's all okay.
All good, that's good.
But yeah, now we're just going to enjoy this beach and relax for the rest of the day. We've already shown you some of the beaches just a little bit east of Kuta. Now we're slightly west of Kuta, and we're starting at one of the furthest beaches, about 30 minutes to the west, and we're gonna beach hop and point of interest hop our way back to Kuta today.
Yeah, right now we're on Selong Belanak beach, and we've got to admit, it's pretty beautiful.
It is super beautiful.
It's really nice beach to walk along and just do a lovely view of, like, just taking the views of this beautiful area. There's also loads of surfers here that are doing surfing lessons.
The waves are really small, so they must be beginners.
Yeah. And also there's some fishing boats as well right at the end. So if you walk along, you get this beautiful stretch of beach with the beautiful views.
I'll be honest, when we first saw it, I thought we were going to be here for 5 minutes and then leave, because there was a bunch of fishing boats and it didn't really look that appealing. But then as we started walking, the sand is perfect for a beach walk.
Yeah.
It's really soft. You don't sink into it though. It's still a little bit firm.
Yeah, which is nice.
And it's really long. So we're just walking along now, and there's another beach.
Oh, look at this.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you get that way. There you go.
There's another beach over here that was going to be next on our list that apparently you can reach by just walking along the rocks at the end of this beach.
So join us on this little beach trek this morning, and we're going to show you the very best of the west of Lombok.
Selong Belanak has a nice mix of private spaces, so where we are walking now, there's not really anyone. There's a couple of people walking to and from the far side of the beach, but it's pretty empty, as you can see. Guy right here. And there's also some beach bars and maybe beach clubs. Would you class them as beach clubs?
More beach bars.
Beach bars with like sunbeds that you can chill on. So if you want to have a kind of beach day, few drinks, coconut, lay on the sunbed, have a swim, then you can definitely do that. Or you can find a spot that's a bit more private and just have a little spot to yourself, or just like us, do a bit of a beach walk.
We have really enjoyed our beach walk, and now we've reached the end, and we were hoping we could get over to this beach over here, but it looks like it's only really possible at low tide, because look, you can see the water here, and sometimes you actually see, there you go, you see it crashing up against the rock. So maybe not the safest place to cross when it's high tide or getting towards high tide, but we're going to get the drone up and we're going to show you how beautiful the beach is. And if you do visit this area, low tide is the best place to get along there, because I'm not entirely sure how else you would get there.
Time for another beach walk. It is the perfect way to start a morning though.
It really is. I love it here. I think this is one of my favourite beaches we've been to so far, except the beach when we went to with Project Q, because that was honestly incredible.
That doesn't really count.
Yeah.
This is the best beach that you can get to with a scooter.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it's really nice. We would happily spend probably like a whole day here.
Yeah.
But we got more beaches to show you, and the last one that we've got in mind looks like it could be even better, but we won't know until we go there. Next up though is not a beach.
Ooh, so mysterious.
Ooh.
I love it here. Yeah, you really have to want to go to this place, because the road there, I don't know why you pay 10,000 when you enter, because I don't really think they upkeep it at all. It's pretty rugged road, I won't lie. We have finally made it. I had to put my sarong over my shoulders because it's a pretty hot day and I don't want to burn. We have made it to Semeti beach, but that's not actually the reason why we're here. Although it is a lovely beach, it's really nice for paddling and the water is so blue and beautiful. We're actually here for something else, and we're gonna head there now and show you exactly why we came here. It's too rocky.
That looks easier than the way I went.
This is much easier.
Oh, I'm glad I brought a t-shirt. The back of my shoulders are definitely a little bit pink from the last few days of exploring with this Kuta sun. It does not let up.
Careful. I think I found us a route.
Yeah, I think that's the way.
Here.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
You okay?
I'm good. I'm on my...
Can you lead in the charge?
I'm rock climbing. Not very well, but I'm doing it. Oh. Oh. Wow, this is so beautiful. You can really see the blue water just starting to crash against the rocks. I think at high tide, this place gets pretty mega.
Yeah, we've seen some pictures where the waves are crazy high here, but it looks pretty calm today, so I don't think we're going to get too many big waves. Still learned our lesson from Nusa Ceningen, and we're not going to get too close to the edge.
Yeah, that was bad. If you haven't seen that, have a look up here.
We got away unscathed, but we learned our lesson about getting close to the side, close to the edge when there's some big waves.
Yeah.
Still pretty good view though.
This is so beautiful.
We made it down from our little rock climb, little expedition.
Mini expedition.
And from the top of there we could actually see
the next beach.
The next beach, which is just over here. What's it called?
Mawi.
Mawi beach, and it looks really beautiful. This beach that's here still looks really nice. There's like a couple of little families having a good time. There's some little places where you can get drinks and snacks here. The road to get here was awful and really long, I'll be honest. So
about 15 minutes.
I'd say, yeah, 15 minutes, but we were just taking our time with it, nice and slow, easy does it. So I'd say it probably took us closer to 20 minutes, but it is a long stretch of just really crap road.
Yeah, not recommended, that road.
No, but at least the beaches are beautiful when you get here, so yeah. It's not a complete waste of time.
Very true.
This is needed.
After that dirt track, it was not enjoyable. So now we go to Kalapa.
Better.
The sun is hot.
Yeah, it's really warm here. But we're right in the middle of the hot part of the day now. So it's definitely time for a swim after we've had that delicious coconut. Oh, this water looks really nice. This beach is a vibe.
I will give you that. I didn't expect it to be so beautiful, and it is such a vibe. Like,
yeah,
there's nice like reggae music, and the beach is really beautiful. The waves are pretty crazy. There's some advanced surfers out there, but we're pretty sure we just saw a surf lesson go out, and I don't think this is the beach for a surf lesson.
This is not the beach that I would want to do a surf lesson on.
Definitely not.
Because yeah, the waves here at the shore, there's a really nice calm section, but yeah, out there,
pretty chaotic.
Some big waves. We're just going to enjoy this nice, calm, beautiful bit, have a little swim, and then we'll go to our final beaches for the day.
Yee. Let's just enjoy this one.
Yes. It is nice to cool off on a really hot day.
Yeah, it's very hot today.
I wouldn't say so far. Maybe if you went out a little further, you could swim. It's more like just a little sit and a paddle, because it's quite rocky.
Yeah, that's true.
With all that green nature and stuff around it, it's so beautiful here.
It's so nice to look at. Just, it's kind of mesmerizing. Like the mountains in the distance. Wow.
Yeah. So far, beaches in the west of Kuta are definitely better than the beaches in the east.
Yeah, the beach in the east we found had quite a lot of trash, which was really awful.
It could just be we've caught it at that particular time, and a current has brought a bunch of trash in, and but yeah, they had way more trash and lots of people. You can't sit for 5 minutes without 3 or 4 people coming over and speaking to you.
Yeah.
To sell you things, and you can buy stuff from a few of them, but you can't buy things from physically everyone. And after a while, you know, you just have to keep saying no sorry, no sorry. But here, so far, we've not had anyone actually try and sell us anything.
Yeah, no one.
So yeah, we do understand that they've got to make a living, and that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But if you do want to visit a few beaches without having that, so far these beaches in the west have been really good for that.
Yeah. LOMBOK traffic. Oh, fuck.
This is Lanching Beach.
It is.
And it is beautiful.
I think like the beaches keep getting better today.
So
like,
far, yeah.
Better and better. This is so beautiful. There's hardly anyone here. There's just a handful of people. There's some rungs where you can buy food and drinks. There's some really beautiful places to lay and sunbathe.
Yeah, I think it's only about 15 minutes from Kuta centre as well. And there was a dirt road, but significantly easier than the one we just did. That one, I won't lie, was awful.
The worst.
It was so bad.
I mean, I know Maui Beach was worth it, but
it was a vibe,
I wouldn't do that again.
But no, I wouldn't be bothered about going back tomorrow.
Unless you're a pro surfer and like that's the waves that you want.
Yeah.
That's really, Yeah.
This beach looks perfect for swimming, sunbathing, eating, relaxing. The views are stunning. This is
the beach.
really beautiful.
It's so nice.
But we're gonna go for a swim and show you around.
This is my happy place. I don't think I'm moving. I feel like I'm staying still. What's it called where you like stay still but like a treadmill?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on like a swimming treadmill. Not actually moving. But I can't complain. It's so beautiful here.
That view behind you is unreal.
Wow.
Those mountains.
I love it. The beaches today have just got better and better, and this is now the favourite.
Yeah, and it's good to see those mountains actually green. Bukit Merese was brown and kind of like dead because it's into the dry season now. But these were all lush and green, and then you've got them with this long stretch of beautiful beach, and this ocean is beautiful. It's awesome here. This is the one so far. You coming to me?
I'm coming. This beach should 100% be on your Lombok list.
Yes.
We have had such an amazing time here at Pantai Lansing, and like I said before, you have to add this beach to your Lombok bucket list because it is one not to be missed. It's definitely one of our favourites so far. But our beach expeditions are not quite over. We have one more beach left and we're going to take you with us.
We've made it to our final beach in South Lombok, and this is Mawun Beach. And just like the rest of the beaches to the slight west of Kuta, this is just as beautiful. The views here look amazing. It's like a crescent moon beach. It's like got a real curve to it. And then you've got this gap between these mountains behind me. The boat almost perfectly placed for a picture. It's like a postcard. Yeah, this is just as amazing. It looks a little less busy than some of the other beaches, especially Lanching. That one had more tourists, I guess. This one looks to have more locals, so maybe it's a little local hidden gem. But it's super beautiful though. Okay, we're sat here with Epos. Say hello.
Hello!
And he challenged us to a game. He's already 1-0 up.
He's winning.
He said to name the country, and he knows the capital city of it. So I said Peru, and he said Lima.
Yeah.
And then he asked me a country that I've never even heard of. So we're not winning.
We're not winning. What's the next country?
The next country, I have to try. The problem is that we have to pick ones that we know.
We know, yeah. Okay. We should know all of them, really.
Yeah. What is the capital of Argentina?
Buenos Aires!
Oh! So you didn't even think, you just knew. That was good. Bagus, bagus.
And what about the capital of Sweden?
Stockholm.
He knows. And he actually he knows a lot of it because of when he speaks on the beach, he speaks English and he learns his English from the beach and learns
his capital cities.
So the deal was...
That's impressive, I'll give you that.
Yeah. The deal was if we lose and he gets
we
three
buy a
right,
bracelet.
we have to buy a bracelet. So...
I think you win. Do you want to pick
win.
one?
What?
Yeah.
Do you want to pick one? She can pick a bracelet.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you have so many good ones. Just the one, just one. Otherwise I have so many.
How about Duapulu?
Yeah?
Okay.
Thank you.
Terry McCarthy.
Thank you so much.
Good to meet you
So
as
nice to
well.
meet you.
Bye.
Bye. You need to buy a bracelet off him. It's so worth it.
We're on a walking trail today called Orang Bukal.
Yes, this is a really beautiful spot. The photos look amazing, so we're really excited to get to the top, but it comes with a little bit of work.
It took us about an hour and a half to get here from Kuta. In an ideal world, we would have stopped off here on our road trip as we headed over to the west of Lombok.
Yeah.
But we've seen the pictures at this hike. We know it's about an hour and a half round trip possibly, and we didn't want to do that with our laptops in the bike and extra bags and things like that we have to bring with us. So we have done this from Kuta. It was a long way. The drive was beautiful.
Yeah, it really was.
The road snakes along the south coast and all the beaches and coves and cliffs and mountains. It really is nice.
Absolutely. And also getting here, we struggled at first to figure out where to park and where to actually start from. We did find a route that kind of took us, and yeah,
Google Maps was going to take us down a bit of a dirt path, and then a guy wanted to charge us 60k to be a guide to the car park.
To the car park, yeah, which was strange.
We just carried along the main road, and then eventually we found a car park for Orang Bukal. So yeah, you don't need to worry too much about that. Just don't take the dirt path, stay on the main road.
Yeah, we'll pop it in the description below for the actual location that we went from.
Yeah, for now, we got quite a walk, so let's get going.
40 minutes to go.
The views have already started off pretty spectacular, and we've only walked another 100 meters from where we were just speaking. Although, I have realized something. Why did we do this at midday? Literally the hottest part of the day. We're here at about 11:30.
We have started very late in the morning. I've got my sarong to cover my shoulders because I don't want to burn. But yeah, we started probably later than you should. We definitely don't recommend doing this at midday like we're doing. So don't follow that advice.
It takes us about an hour and a half, and we've done it in the slot of the day. Where an hour and a half is going to be the hottest part of the day.
Well,
nice.
More of a challenge, right?
Yeah, awesome. At the risk of regretting this massively, I really didn't want to say it, but the route's not been so bad.
Don't jinx it. It's really nice actually.
Yeah, it's a clear path, which is always good. I wouldn't want to do this if it had been raining. It's very muddy. It's dry season right now, so it's hard mud, but in the wet season, this would be not worthwhile. But yeah, so far, pretty straightforward path, kind of like through the trees, with amazing views on either side. The ocean's on both sides of us right now, and we're probably 10-15 minutes in.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, as tiring as it is so beautiful seeing these views. Okay, wow. We've been walking maybe 25 minutes, and this view is definitely the best so far. This is so beautiful.
We carried on walking just a few minutes down, and I think the path still does go down, but there's this other viewpoint that...
Wow. And there's a bench you can sit and just enjoy it, so.
Hopefully just a little more to go before we reach the final viewpoint. You good?
Yeah. Definitely the wrong shoes.
Yeah, 100%. Okay.
I think we made it.
I think we have. As you can see, the views here really are stunning. They're super beautiful. Would you say it's worth the walk?
I would say it's worth the walk, but I would say a couple of top tips. Don't do it in the middle of the day when it's the hottest.
Yeah, definitely
Wear-
do it in the morning or later in the afternoon.
Yeah, wear appropriate shoes, and do you have a third tip? Just bring plenty of water just
And
for
enjoy
the
it.
walk. And enjoy it, because it really is beautiful here. We have made it back to Bukit Merese. It's a great spot for sunset. We are running a little bit late, so we're hoping we're not going to miss it, but the sun is dipping over the hill there.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get it before it dips over the horizon.
Hopefully.
There's a lot of people here, so yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely popular.
It's not so bad.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah, there really are a lot of people here.
Want to go around here?
Yeah. I think behind this hill we'll have the best views, hopefully. And down here, there's the beach that we were on. The second beach we came to.
Because if you remember, we
Oh
actually...
yeah.
I don't think it's the same.
Yeah, different beach. Ah, there it is. We made it just in time. The sun has just started touching the mountains on and the hills on the horizon.
Wow. It's beautiful though. The sun is so full and bright.
Yeah, this is really cool. This morning is our last morning in Kuta. We've had the best time exploring all those unbelievable beaches.
And I think Project Q was a personal favourite.
That's one of the best things we've done in a long time.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And Kuta's been really nice. We've really enjoyed it. This is
Yeah.
the longest we've spent anywhere so far in Lombok, and after all that driving I needed a bit of a rest.
Yes, definitely.
But now it's back to the road trip, and we're going to be leaving Kuta today to head to, hang on, see if anyone's around.
Go whisper it.
Come here.
Come here. We're going to the secret gillies. And we're on the boat. It's time.